Hi everyone, it's Fjordström. Today I'm going over 20 apps that include beautiful and useful iOS 14 or iPadOS 14 widgets. Before we start, I just want to say that the widgets that I'll mention today are currently in beta and are linked in the description below. Once iOS 14 and iPadOS 14 get officially released, then they'll be included in the App Store versions. So let me know in the comment section which widgets you like the best. The first app is TuneTrack, which shows you which song you're playing right now, either on Apple Music or on Spotify. Let's open this one over here. Let's add this widget on my home screen, like this. And it's currently showing a song because that song is actually playing right now in the background. Now, actually, this widget over here, it updates every 5 minutes, so it won't be up to date all the time, but it does show you a beautiful widget though of what you're playing currently. If you tap on the widget, then the app itself will open and will show you which songs you've been listening to the most. The world has listened the most, but also which songs you've been playing the most on your music service. So these are my top 5 songs, and you can even scroll some more. I can make a playlist out of it as well. Now, you could even choose here your artists, showing the artists instead of the songs, or the period, like the past 6 months. Well, these were my favorite songs. So that's an extra feature which is actually really nice, but the main feature, especially right now in iOS 14, is of course the widget. App number 2 is EvenTime. In this app you can add countdowns to events you want to keep track of. So for example, this one I've made either a small widget or a larger one, or a list of all your favorite events. Now let me show you here the large one because that's the most beautiful one over here. And so yeah, it shows you the amount of days and amount of hours. Now, good to know is that a widget doesn't constantly refresh in iOS 14. So that's why the previous one couldn't just exactly play which song you're playing right now, but refreshes every 5 minutes. And same reason here that you can't see a literal countdown, but you can see, of course, the amount of days and hours, which is definitely fine for me. It's a beautiful widget, but you can completely customize it to your liking. So if I tap on it, for example, this is how the app looks, and you can add even more events over here. So your event can contain a title, a description, of course when it exactly is, and either you can choose a color or a background image, so you can really customize it to your own liking. EvenTime, definitely check it out. App number 3 is Widgy. Widgy is an app where you can create actually your own widgets, either in small, medium or large. I'll take the medium one for now, like this. And actually I've already made this kind of. I chose a background, I added my logo over here, and I can even see here how much storage I still have left. Now, if I tap on it, I can really customize everything. Choose the color of the chart, for example. Now, what does the chart actually represent? Well, the chart actually shows, here it is, data, disk space. You can also choose battery level instead, so I have 90%, 97%, memory, screen brightness, and even all these health options as well. So this can be useful if you really want to show like a certain health option. Now you can add multiple ones. Now I'll just set it back to disk space for now. But you can like resize this, make it much smaller, put it on one side, and then you can still add more layers. So you can add a new layer with one more chart, maybe a circle chart, and then I can customize the data that is over here. For example, okay, memory, let's take memory for now. You can also customize the chart really in so many details. For me over here, I would like my data not to be visible that well. So if you look at the chart over here, we can turn off show names. Then we can just get out of this over here. It will normally update, and there it is. I just updated my widget. So you can really make your own widget. You might probably do a much better job than me. You can also look up some examples on Twitter out there. But that's really a definitely nice app if you want to create your own widget with some custom data. App number 4 is Calendars 5. It's a really powerful app that combines tasks and events in one view, which I really like, and it also has very nice widgets. Like as you can see over here, this is, they have like 7 widgets right now. This is a small widget which just shows you the current date and calendar of the whole month. Upcoming events in a medium form, which is actually nice as well. Your agenda, which has tasks and events together. They have a tasks list, again in just a small view, or a medium view, or a large view. So my personal favorite would actually be this one over here. This is really nice because it combines events and tasks. But this one here is actually really nice. Actually, I'll just show you this small one over here. And that I like, especially when there's some events today, then it would be really nice. Now if I tap on it, of course Calendars 5 will open with all your events. I currently don't have many events except of course this coming Tuesday, but it also shows you here your tasks for today, for example. So if I just renewed my subscription, I could just tick it off and then it's gone. So this is Calendars 5 with especially beautiful widgets. App number 5 is Hard Disk. Hard Disk is actually meant to be a widget and is a very beautiful one which shows you how much storage you still have left on your iPad or iPhone. Over here we have a small one which just shows you how much usage you have, or a medium one. You also have a small one here with more detailed information about your device name and storage. A medium one, which is actually my favorite, or a large one. And now you can see how much storage you still have left, how many pictures you have in your library, how many videos you've taken, and so on. Now if I change to dark mode, then the widget of course also changes into dark mode. App number 6 is Sunrise by the same developer as the previous one, and it shows you the current time and gives you a compliment. The background also changes as the sun rises and sets. So for example right now, just take this medium one again, it gives me the current time, it says good morning or good afternoon, good looking, and this color of here changes. App number 7 is Weatherline, which is a beautiful weather app with many settings and most importantly for this video, very nice widgets. So I have a small one over here with hourly forecasts, a medium one, a large one, and a daily forecast large widget. All of them will be very beautiful. Let me just show you here the medium hourly forecast. Now if you right click on the widget, you can choose the theme and also the location. So if you want to change from Oslo to Apple Park or to any place in the world, you can just type it over here and then you'll get that over here. So that's the hourly forecast. If you add one more to look at the rest, over here, let's say the daily forecast, let's take this one over here. So you can see the coming days with the temperatures at day and at night, sunrise, sunset, everything here. Unhealthy air quality right now in Apple Park, but this here is a very beautiful, very useful widget which you can customize again, give it a dark theme or even a totally different color. Well, there are so many options. MKBHD, I wonder what that is. Probably red and black. Yeah, red and black. Very cool that they give so many customization options. App number 8 is Todoist, which is a well-known to-do app, and in its recent test flight update they've also added widgets, which you can see over here. There are 5 types: a small one which just shows you what the task is for today, or a medium one with a bit more space, or a very large one with all of the lists or all of the tasks you need to do. And then you have a productivity widget which shows you how many tasks you've done daily, weekly, and karma. And then we have the last one over here which you can just tap on to add a task straight to your inbox. So there we go. If I tap on add task, then I can immediately type a task for the coming days. Read a book tonight at 10 p.m. There it is. Then it will just appear like that on my widget. So this here is Todoist. Definitely check out this app if you have lots of things to do. App number 9 is Cheatsheet, which is a very useful app to just simply pin text like reminders, ideas, or phone numbers on your home screen. So you have different sizes: a small one, a medium one, and a large one with all of your top cheats, as they call it. Or you can also show an action widget, so which will automatically make you copy the text or call the number or send an SMS if you'd like, or a message. And you even have a hero widget apparently with one cheat of your choosing. So if you really want to highlight just one piece of text on your home screen, you can choose this one over here or a large one. So now I have this over here. So for example, if you may not forget your flight number, you could just pin it over there. If you want to type your Wi-Fi password of your school or of your work, you can just type it over there so you don't forget. Or you just put a reminder there that next week Tuesday is the Apple event, and just tap plus to add a new one. There it is, and so now it will appear here on my screen on top. And you can also change the order of these things just in case you find certain things more important than the others, and now it changes. So that is Cheatsheet. I'm sure you've probably thought of something that you really may not forget and you just want to see every time you open your screen. Well, that is how you do it. App number 10 is Spark, which is a well-known email client by Reddle that also has widgets now, like really many widgets that are just like the ones from Calendar, very beautiful. Now you have small ones. You just have like an email counter if you just want to keep track on how many emails you have. An email list of your latest inbox emails, a larger version of that one. You also have like your quick actions, like a mail list and quick actions widgets, which show you here a few buttons, so you can write an email, look at your attachments, open your calendar, or search for emails straight immediately. So that's something that is interactive, which is very nice. They have the up next thing, like an up next meeting or event, same in a medium, and then we have an events timeline widgets. So this here, although they have calendars 5, they also have Spark, where you actually have a few more widgets over here that are connected to your calendar, which are also nice as well. They have mail counter and calendar, which combines everything together, and they have a large version of your mail list and calendar all in one widget. Does it change with dark mode? Yes, it does. App number 11 is Debit and Credit, which is a budget app that allows you to keep track of your income, expenses, budgets, and even future plans. So it also has a few widgets, a small one, a medium one, and a large one of your budgets, by the way. Or you can look at your scheduled transactions in small, medium, large, or you could just pin your account here on your home screen to see how much money you have left. So what you can do is you can add accounts. So for example, this here is my, again, not a real account, but this is my first account. And here you can see how much money you've earned, how much money you've spent on KFC today and on your rent. Now these things over here you'll have to add manually. So just by clicking plus, you can add a expense or an income. And yeah, you can just fill in all these details. You really have many advanced options here. And as well as over here you have budgets, scheduled payments, and future plans, financial plans to forecast your future net wealth and analyze your financial performance. So if you really need so many options, this is a very great app to manually keep track of your expenses and income. Now, personally, I don't use all of these options, so the next app might be a great alternative. So app number 12 is Spendy. Spendy is a more minimalistic budget app, but at the same time, it makes it very easy to use. So here you have two widgets, a small one or a medium one. Let me take the medium one for now. Now over here you can see the transactions that I've done today, again, fictive transactions. So I have income, I have two expenses over here, and to just add a transaction, you just tap there, put how much money you've spent on groceries, transport, or anything else. But this makes it very, very fast to use. Just tap a number, choose the category that is relevant to your expense or to your income, and then add transaction, and there it is. So it's really fast. It synchronizes, by the way, with iCloud, and you can look at your expenses and income day per day, and that is really cool. At the same time, at the bottom over here, you can still keep track of how much money you still have left, and then of course you can have an overview over here as well as on your widgets over there. With app number 13, which is Träning, you can set a goal of how many workouts you'd like to do in a certain amount of days. So here you have two widgets, a small one or a large one, medium one actually. Let's take the medium one. Over here you can see how many workouts I've done average, what my base goal is and how many days I still have left, but everything will be clear if I tap on it. They can see here the goals that I set. Like for example, right now my goal between September 7 and October 19 is just to be more active, and I've set it to 2 workouts per week. Now if I click on plus over here, this is how a goal can be added. The duration, you can choose how many weeks your goal lasts and when it starts, and what your base goal is. Anyway, your workouts over here, these are my workouts. These are either added manually or synchronized through your iPhone. So if you have this also on your iPhone, it can sync with HealthKit. So with your Apple Watch, if you do a training, a workout, of course, then that workout will be synchronized to your iPhone, and of course also with this app. And then it will automatically also show up here in your summary and on your home screen. And by having this widget over here on your home screen, you're constantly reminded that you still have a few days left to complete your goal. App number 14 is Date Today, which is a simple calendar app by the same developer from Hard Disk and Sunrise, which I mentioned earlier in this video. So you have 4 widgets, a small one, a medium one, a large one, and a real full calendar. So it's a very minimalistic and very basic widget, but you never know, you just need this. For example, this here I found the most useful one personally. because it just shows you a full calendar view, all in just a very small widget. App number 15 is Hour Blocks. Hour Blocks is a different kind of scheduling app where you can indicate what you're going to do at what part of the day. Now, it currently only has one widget, so I really hope in the future that they'll add more. But let's just add it over here. And you can see here that, yeah, currently at this hour, my plan was to do some video editing. So if I tap on this, then I can see here my schedule for today. It's very structured per hour. And you can also connect your calendar over here, which is of course very useful. And in the settings, you can set some more settings, like when the day starts, and even the app icon. App number 16 is Unwind. Unwind is a great app to unwind. It provides breathing exercises for when waking up, relaxing during the day, or before going to sleep. You can also set a daily target. The widget shows you here how long you've been doing exercises or breathing exercises during the day, so in a small, medium or large version. Now the app is actually for iPhone, but this is also something that you'll probably put on your iPhone and just put next to your bed if you're just going to lie down a bit or before going to sleep. So you can choose some breathing exercises for relaxing, for sleeping, or for starting fresh at the beginning of the day. Anyway, something that's very useful, and the widget of course is also useful if you're planning of doing many breathing exercises. App number 17 is FotMob or FotMob. Anyway, it's a great app for football or soccer lovers. You can just set your favorite country, football club, or even players they want to keep track of, and you'll stay up to date with one of these widgets as well. So you have a medium trending widget, which just shows you the latest news. They have your favorite teams, so it will show you here in a small widget, in a medium widget, which previous game, like Norway won against Northern Ireland with 5-1. And it will also show you the next game, which is in this case coming October 8th. And you even have a larger one with your favorite teams. So for football lovers, this is definitely a very great app. Definitely check it out, and of course the widgets are very useful as well. App number 18 is IMDB, which also has added widgets to its app, showing you different trailers, who's born today, what to watch, and the latest news, all in different sizes. So popular movie trailers, if you just tap on the trailer, then it will immediately start playing the trailer you've clicked on. So that's very useful. Now I cannot do it now due to copyright reasons, but that is actually a very useful feature, just in case you're bored and you're looking for something to watch. Next is also Born Today, which is kind of fun if you really like celebrities and you want to know who is born on, for example, now September 12th. Alright, app number 19 is SolarWatch, which is a very impressive app that shows you where the sun currently is, when the sun will rise and set, when golden hour is, and so on. I'll just show you over here. So you have a medium one, and a large one, a small one for a single location, medium, and a large one for just one location. So you can see over here that the day is longer than the night. You can see when golden hour is, but if you tap on it, by the way, you'll see much more details. Golden hour is currently at 7:34, for example, and at 6:52 in the evening. Now the very cool thing about this app is the AR feature. So you can't really see much here, but you can see like solar midnight is at 1:43, and by just moving your camera, you can really see like here's astronomical twilight and nautical twilight. I mean, if you're really into these things, then it's very useful. Let me just do it manually over here, like sunrise, first light, all of these things you can see. Like if you want to take pictures of sunrise, then you can use this to see when the sun will rise and where the sun will rise especially, so you can take your camera and be ready to take the picture of the sunrise. So it's definitely a very impressive app with also a very useful widget. And finally we have app number 20, which is Calory. Calory is an easy to use app to keep track of what you're eating and then maybe even losing weight. So this is they have like several widgets over here, a small one viewing your progress, a medium, and they have a small one viewing 2 data sets, so 2 types over here. A macro bar to have 3 types or 3 levels of your choice. You can even keep track of your proteins, carbs, fats, and so on. Very, very nice ones. This one over here is my favorite one. So if you just bring this over here to my home screen, then you can see how much I've eaten until now and how much calories I still have remaining. Again, this is fictive because I probably ate much more until now. Anyway, you can, if you tap on it, you can then look at this. There you go. You can log it, and then either you can type how much or how many calories you've eaten, you can just type it manually yourself by looking at the package, for example. Or you can choose from a large library. So you can choose, I ate a pear today and I just ate one, and I'll log it. So this was my largest app review until now. I hope you found some of them useful. Let me know in the comment section which ones you like the best. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video.